Yo, so what is up guys, it's JJ2K, and yes, in today's video I have you guys with an updated VC glitch. Now this is going to allow you guys to get 1,000 VC per game. Now we're going to be using our starting character for this VC glitch. If you guys have seen this video, it has blew up as of late. This is going to allow us to use our main character doing this glitch rather than a new player. I'm going to be explaining everything in today's video, so make sure to watch the whole video through. So with that, bro, can we hit 500 likes on today's video? I've been coming up with daily VC glitches and y'all seem to be loving it, so that is the easiest way to support me, bruh. So if you guys do enjoy the content as well, make sure to leave a subscription too. It doesn't hurt, but again, I'm not gonna ask y'all to do that. Now, as long as you guys pay attention and listen to me throughout this whole video, there should be no questions. I'm gonna explain this to the best of my ability. So without further ado, bro, let's just hop straight into how to do this VC glitch, y'all. Okay, so starting this out, there's going to be two things y'all need to know. One, obviously, we're going to be on our main character. And then the second part is we're going to need to be on a team that is not going to make the playoffs. Okay, so I recommend the Detroit Pistons. Also with this, in the first step, I did say you guys need to be on your main character. I'm just going to assume your guys' main character is, set up to the point where he's actually in the rotation, so therefore he would be a starter, because this is all going to rely on the fact that we're going to sim through this season, all right? So the reason why we're going to sim through this season is, unless, this also will vary, if you guys are in the second season with a max contract, this might be a bit harder for you guys already. But for my example, on my main character, I'm only in the first season, so I'm going to be simming to the second season in hopes that I'm going to be offered a 1,000 max contract. Now again, worst comes to worst, you guys don't get offered a 1,000 VC contract. But regardless, as you guys are going to see, we need to get put on a team that is not going to make the playoffs. For this example, I'm going to be asked to get traded to the Knicks. Now, the more you guys sim, once your agent does say, yeah, I can trade you, you're going to see on the right-hand side, it does say I'm still on the Lakers, but I am on the Knicks, as you guys see the logo behind my character. So again, like I said, the whole purpose of doing this and going to your second season is you guys are going to get offered a max VC contract, and you're also not going to make the playoffs. So this is going to set everything up perfectly. Now, hopefully, like I said, your player is a decent overall, so therefore he does get good stats. So he'd be viewed as a good player or a star player, however you guys want to put it. And that's kind of the key purpose in this video. So before, with the other method, we would just sim to the second season on a new character and get offered around 700 VC. But with this, like I said, we're going to be making 9 to 1,000 VC, depending on how good your player actually is. So once this season is almost over, like I said, bro, it's going to be crucial for you guys to get this contract set up, because if you guys don't do it, there's literally no reason to be on their main character if you guys don't get that sorted out. So once this season is over, like I said, we're just going to sim through everything else. Nothing matters. Now, coming into the second season, the team you guys want to sign with is going to be another crappy team. I would recommend the Pistons, because honestly, on this new character, everyone in the NBA is going to offer you guys a max contract, or at least they should. If they don't, just try to go to the crappiest team with the chances that they don't make the playoffs. And worst comes to worst, just ask to get traded to a crappier team in the second season. Now, with this, like I said, once this is all simmed through, we are going to try to go to the crappiest team. So obviously, like I said, once this does sim through, we are going to enter into free agency and then go from there. Please don't re-sign your contract and go back to the same team. Do not do that. And also, while we're talking about that, you guys are going to want to try to barter for as low minutes as possible. They're going to offer you guys 38 minutes a game, and that is the exact opposite of what we actually want to accomplish in this video. We're going to try to get the most VC possible with the smallest amount of minutes you guys can possibly ask for. Now, in my clip, I couldn't get down below anything past 38 minutes because my player was a GOAT, but I also didn't try. I've seen before you guys can probably get down to about 23 minutes or something like that. But regardless though, whatever team you guys do choose to go to, make sure you go to a crappy team. I accidentally set up for the Lakers for some reason recording this. I have no clue why I did that. But regardless, you guys are going to see you're going to get offered 1,000 VC a game, 4 years, and 38 minutes. I did the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do. You guys need to ask for the most VC possible, lower your minutes down, and lower everything else down. That is the whole goal in doing this. Okay, so now you guys are going to want to play your very first game on this character. Now again, we're going to have like at least 30 minutes played. So this is going to be quite difficult. So what I suggest you guys doing is play the worst game possible, okay? You guys are not going to need to play that much of the game, but what we are going to do, we are going to collect an F grade. Getting an F grade is very crucial. Now, if you guys know how to do this from previous methods, everything from here on out is going to be virtually the same. We're going to get an F grade, a decent amount of turnovers, and just play as bad as we possibly can. And once we acquire the F grade, we are just going to foul out of the game. Now, the main purpose to do this, now obviously we're going to have a bunch of minutes, so this is going to take a little bit longer than it normally does, but it's going to be well worth it because we're going to earn about 250 VC per game, which is going to be way more than we did before, tallying in at about 780 VC a game. We're going to be earning at about 1,000 doing this method. Once we do eventually get our minutes down, I think it takes 4 to 5 games this time, where before it took 2 to 3. So regardless though, we're going to play these first couple of games, and then we're going to view our minutes after each game just to see if our minutes have went down at all. So it's going to be the same exact process for a couple games until we lower our minutes down to 5. Now you guys are just going to, like I said, collect an F grade, play as bad as possible, and then once you guys get that F grade with a decent amount of turnovers, we are just going to foul out. Now, I'm not really going to explain that much into the second game, but it is literally the same concept. Just play your first couple of games of the season. Do not sim at all, because listen, if you guys sim through your games, you're going to collect stats, and that is the exact opposite of what we're going to want to do in this process. So just know that once you guys start simming games, your player, since he is very good, he's going to start getting actual stats that is just not going to help the process in doing this. So once your third or fourth game is over after doing this, assuming it takes about 3 to 4 games, it might even take 5 because you guys have 38 minutes, we are going to go into the stats category. From the stats category, we're going to go down to our minutes, and then we're going to see where our minutes are at. So in this example, we are down to 5 minutes. So that is exactly what we're going to want to do. Now, once we are down to 5 minutes, the next thing we're going to want to do is put our difficulty on Hall of Fame and 5-minute quarters. So like I said, once we have our 5 minutes down, we're going to hop into the next game, and I'm just going to demonstrate what you guys are going to want to do for the very next game, assuming we have 5 minutes in our rotation. So it's not even going to take 5 minutes of your time. It's going to take about 2 to 3. Now we're going to want to grab some fouls very early. Now again, with this method, since we put it on Hall of Fame, we are not going to want to do good at all. Do not get it twisted. If you guys do very good, you're going to get your minutes bumped. So we're going to stay around like anywhere from an F to a C grade. If you guys want more VC, you know, we could stay at a C grade, but again, we do not want our minutes to get put up on the rotation, so just try to have a bad game, maybe keeping a decent teammate grade. Again, I really don't know if keeping a decent teammate grade affects your starting status or not, but I will say get some turnovers, you know, mess up your stats, and then from there, we're just going to collect some fouls, because the more fouls you guys get, if you do it at a strategic point in the game, we're going to get put into the fourth quarter relatively quick. So once we get about 2 to 3 turnovers, we are going to start fouling. Now, once we do get 2 fouls, it's going to put us into the second quarter. Now, once we're into the second quarter, you guys need to wait a little bit to start grabbing fouls, because if you guys do it instantly, it's just going to sub you into the third quarter. So that's why I waited until about, I think, like the 3-minute mark to start fouling. You guys are going to see in a quick second. But as you guys are seeing, I'm still sucking. I have a D- grade, 4 turnovers. I think I'm 0 for 3. But this is when I started grabbing fouls. My bad. So with 4 minutes left, I started to try to foul, and with this, if you guys are lucky, assuming you guys are lucky, it's going to put you guys into the fourth quarter. And if it doesn't, I think there's a possibility it puts you into the third before fouls. Once you guys grab your 5th foul, it will put you guys into the fourth quarter. So just know that you guys aren't totally stuck while doing this. But you guys are about to see, look, I grabbed my 4th foul. And once halftime ends, you guys will see that I get put into the third quarter, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you guys are going to see, look, I get put into the third quarter, and this is where we're going to want to wait a little bit and then grab our 5th foul. Now, hopefully, if it works like how it works for me, we will get put into the fourth quarter, and then from there, once we do earn our VC, we're just going to rinse and repeat with this method. So if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and as well as subscribe. It's been your boy JJ2K. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, drop them down below in the comment section. I'll make sure to respond to all of them. But again, bro, it's been your boy JJ2K. I am out. Peace.